Hi traders, welcome back to the Village Trader Charts. I'm your host Njabulun Zabande, also host of the Village Trader Podcast, the podcast I host chatting with other traders, trying to learn from them and that sort of thing. So in today's video, I have some dope charts for you. Be sure to stick around. I'm going to be looking at a few breakouts. PGM seems to be back in play. But before we get to some charts, please make sure that you subscribe if you're new, hit the bell notification button so that you don't miss any of these videos, and do drop a like to this video to support the boy. So without any further ado, let's get straight into some charts. First on my list is Transaction Capital. It's a trade that I'm already in. I entered on that break there as we entering the 23-26 box. It got stuck into that box for a while. I've been holding this share for a while now. So it did break into the 26-29 box. However, because of this volatility, I was waiting for a break. The stock breaking that all-time high there, around that 26 rand and some change level. So I'm gonna put a limit order just above that all-time high there, with my stop halfway through, as a start, just below that 50-day exponential moving average, perhaps around the 23 rand level, 23 rand and some change level as a start. That's where I'm gonna put my stop, and likewise, just waiting for the next breakthrough into a higher box. But for now, I'm quite happy with Transaction Capital, and it's moving quite well. Big strong candles, and as you can see on that 50-day exponential moving average, which held quite well as support, and it's been holding quite well, holding that 50-day exponential moving average well, in recent times. And as you can see, that doji. Perhaps if I can hide that one, that doji candle there on that 50-day exponential moving average, looking quite lacquer on the stock. So next on the list is Glencoe. Actually, Glencoe broke quite nicely as it entered the 59.72 box. I've added into my position there. I entered into Glencoe back on that break there, and I added into the stock on that break there, and then again on that bullish flag there, and then also again on that break through that 59 rand level. So we had this break on Friday. I entered this trade this morning. Market open, looking quite lacquer. A fair bit on giving me a fair bit of profit at the moment. My stop loss is below that swing low there, around that 52 rand and some change level. I think it's about 53 rand. That's where my stop loss is at the minute. Yeah. So I'm gonna be looking for more opportunities on Glencoe as we trade between that 59.72 box, and then when we break through that 72 to perhaps 85 rand box, I will then accordingly add into my position and throw my stop behind me. Northern Platinum, it's a stock that has been flattening to break that 2218 level for some time now, but it's been holding quite well as support. It did break, but not 100% convincingly. Perhaps if we can take out that, if we can get a nice close perhaps tomorrow into the box, I'll then add into my position with my stop just below those lows there. Just below that 50-day exponential moving average, around 193. I'm liking PGMs at the moment. They looking quite lacquer. So another stock that moved into a new box recently was Mundi. Actually, it moved back and came back to a lower box, but broke back into the 367 400 box, giving us a nice bullish flag there, adding into this position as well, because that bullish flag break happens quite close to the support of the 367 400 bucks. So adding into this position on Monday, looking quite good. Accordingly, trading my stop, putting my stop just below those lows there, around 350 351 levels, well below my 50-day exponential moving average. And as the stock trends higher and it moves on the higher bound of the 367 400 box, I'll pull my stop closer a little bit, just below those lows there. And of course, if I get another nice entry onto the stock, either as we break through 400 or as I get another bullish flag or a falling wedge or something of that sort inside the 367 400 box. So if I find a nice setup there, I'll add into my position and throw my stop. Right now, I like keeping my stop below the current box, so that because I now only exit on stops, so I give it a little bit more room to move around. Essentially, the stock can do whatever it wants inside its current box, and then when it breaks that box, then I'll add into my position and put my stop in a previous box. Next on the list is Sibanye. Sibanye came with some beautiful results last week. Some stellar results. I mean, in the financial year of 2019, they made about 62 million, and then 2020 they made about 30 billion or something ridiculous like that. Pretty strong results. So I'm waiting for that breakthrough 70. As we go into that 70.83 box, I'm going to add into my position. As a start, I'll put my stop there, just to give it a little bit of room, and using that 50-day exponential moving average as a guide. And as we continuously trade in between that 83.70 box, when I find new setups and nice setups, I'll pull my stop closer to 70, around perhaps around 66, 68ish. We'll see as the stock trends higher and moves in my direction. Last on my list is Kumba, looking quite lekker, looking quite good, holding that 50-day exponential moving average as support in between that 591 683 box. So I'm waiting for that breakthrough 683. As it moves to 683 775 box, and the higher box is, of course, just as an estimate using the previous box as the previous box height to estimate the height of the next box, but it could be different, of course. And it's something that I'm learning as I go, that these boxes aren't necessarily equal. Some are slightly smaller than the others, but not by much. But as a start, it's just assume that they're all equal, and then adjust accordingly as the stock trades in the market. So that's it for today. Thank you for hanging out with me. Be sure not to miss another video by subscribing if you're new. Hit the bell notification button so that you don't miss any of these videos, and do follow me on Twitter at VillageTraderZA. And follow me on TradingView as well at VillageTraderZA. I do publish some good ideas there, on charting. And find the link to today's charts on the description below. That's it for today. Thank you, and check you again next time on Village Trader Charts. Cheers.